Inspired by Shadow of the Colossus and Dark Souls, Titan Souls takes the focus on boss battles and learning from your mistakes to a simpler 2D space. It takes the essence of fighting tricky bosses to its core, with an all-or-nothing approach. Your character has little in the way of abilities. You can press a button to roll, hold that same button to run, and press another to pull back your bow and release your arrow. That's right, arrow, singular. In the course of the entire game, you only use one arrow, and you have to retrieve it after each shot. Thankfully, there's a bit of magic which allows you to hold the shot button to magnetically draw it back to you, although doing so leaves you stationary and vulnerable. You also lack any means of defense. There are no health upgrades or potions. A few bosses have some lighter attacks that merely push you back, but if at any point you take even one direct hit, you're dead. Yet it should come as a little relief that the same holds true for your opponents. Once your arrow hits its mark, the fight is done. It's one shot, one kill, but landing that hit may take a dozen attempts or more. Some bosses employ puzzle elements, which may have you trying some rather bizarre strategies to find a solution. However, many are merely a manner of learning an enemy's patterns, outmaneuvering them, and finding that perfect opening. With a crack of lightning, your frantic attempts come to a sudden and shocking end. There are no enemies outside of these boss encounters, and little else in your way. It's just a large, serene world to search for the next creature to take down. Environments have some small touches to bring them to life, and the music is beautiful throughout. However, there's little in the way of story or motivation outside of a few mysterious etchings on the walls. One annoyance is that you also need to activate regional checkpoints, lest you die and find yourself spawning back in a faraway area or directly on top of an elevator button. You can tackle most bosses in any order you like, so if you're having trouble, you can try another and come back later. Also, of the 16 bosses we defeated, it seems like you could likely skip a couple and still beat the game, and we won't discount the possibility that others may still be hidden away. Our first run took a little under 5 hours with more than 200 deaths, but length will vary greatly based on your personal amount of luck and skill. Once you've finished it, several new options pop in for even more die-hard players. Hard mode clearly speeds up encounters, giving you even smaller windows of opportunity. Another option lets you see how far you can get with only one life, which may surprise you after your first playthrough. Then a third choice removes your ability to run or roll, but the slower pace just feels more frustrating than fun. From the title menu, it also appears that there's a fourth toggle to unlock, and the game seems to hold other secrets as well. In all, Titan Souls is for people who don't mind struggling to overcome a challenge, but there's little else to grab your attention. It doesn't carry the same weight or intrigue as the games that inspired it, but there's a fun set of battles to test your reflexes.